Whether you have an established purple martin colony or a new house that you're trying to attract martins to, this is the time of year we want to take down that house, clean it out, and prepare it for winter. Now, the purple martins begin their southward migration late July and through August. At that time, you might see millions of birds roosting in trees as they move south. Some people find that a nuisance, but it's quite a sight to see that many birds together. Well, to prepare for cleaning our house, we want to protect ourselves with a mask and also some gloves. And this is just to keep any parasites that are in the nest out. And we want to prepare a bleach solution of about 10% bleach, or 1 part bleach to 10 parts water. And use a nice sturdy scrub brush. And we're going to start by removing, if you have nest boxes in there, remove those and dump the nest into the garbage. If there's any parasites, that'll just send them off into the garbage instead of keeping them in your compost. And then we want to scrub all surfaces with our bleach solution. And you can use a good sturdy brush to do that. Pay attention not only to the nesting compartments, but also all the surfaces of the house itself. If you look up at the house, you can see that there's a fair amount of waste on the outside of the house and on the roof as well. Now, this is going to take a bit of time to clean up, but it's certainly well worth it because it'll create a healthier nest site for your birds that come back next season. Now, when we're taking our house down, we also want to look for any damage that needs to be repaired on our house. Springtime is usually really busy in the garden, so this is a great time to spend a little extra time preparing your house. If it needs to be repainted, this is a great time to do that. Once you have all the surfaces clean, you want to let them air dry and then think about how to store your house. For smaller houses, they're best stored inside. That just protects them from cracking from freezing and thawing temperatures. Large houses like this need to be stored outside, but we want to block these holes. Martins come in a little bit later in the spring, but before them we'll have starlings and sparrows and bluebirds that like to make their nest in here. So we can block the holes. When you purchase a house, it should have come with those. If not, you can order them online or just make your own out of plywood. One of the birds that likes to nest in our martin house in early spring are the bluebirds. And I would never want to discourage bluebirds in the landscape. They're beautiful, but we want to save our martin house. So blocking those holes will force the bluebirds to look for housing elsewhere. So you might consider putting up a bluebird box specifically for them. Another option for winter storage is to get a cover to cover the entire box. That looks quite a lot like a barbecue cover and zips in tight, but the simple door blocks work just as well. In the springtime, we'll want to wait until we see the first purple martins arrive, and then we can open up our house and welcome them in.